Hello traders, this is a live trade recap. I took 3 trades this morning at the open. I decided to do the recap because I've noticed lately that I'm getting more views on the recap videos and more likes. But let me know in the comment section below what you prefer. I figured even though most people seem to like the live trading, maybe in my recaps I'm able to give so much more information in a shorter amount of time. That's why they're preferred. I don't know. Leave a comment down below, let me know. So today we took 3 trades. We lost all 3 trades, but we stuck to the plan, and we're still green overall on this trading plan because of that. I'll show you all the statistics at the end. Today we lost a little over $12.39 here on CLWT after trading $100 approximately 3 times. We do have an SPXL trade going on as well. That's in a completely different plan, so don't factor that into this. Let's get to the results, and let's get to the video, and we'll show you the trades and everything. So the trading plan that I've written, that I'm following, is basically the idea is that it's a first come first serve basis. So whichever ticker symbol is popping up first is kind of triggering a trade first. That's the one we go with. That might sound silly to you, but if you have all this complicated criteria as to why you pick one stock over the other to trade, you're going to find out that it still doesn't necessarily mean that the trade is going to work out. I mean, we did something similar to that with our small cap trading plan. We had a whole list of criteria, tons of things that had to be met. We never took a trade unless every single criteria was met, yet still we came away with a roughly 27-28% win rate with a 3-hour profit target. So it was profitable, but it was still a grind. So instead of making things overly complicated, this plan is kind of on the other end of the spectrum where everything is extremely simple, and really the main component is your trader discipline, is your ability to execute it flawlessly or near flawlessly every single day, and to stick to the plan every single day. And that's what we've been doing. We've taken 20 trades now. We are profitable, but we want to take this to 100 trades before we decide just how profitable it is and to be sure that it is profitable. So anyway, CLWT just triggered a price alert, and that's the one that we have to focus on now. So we pull that up on the big chart and we wait for our first entry. So I'm just waiting for a pullback from the high of day and a 1-minute candle to make a new high, and that will trigger my first entry. Just fast forwarding here to save you some time. You can also see my SPXL position, which is triggered. That's automatic. I don't do anything with that. I will have a video later closing that. So anyway, here comes the entry. I was waiting for the break of this 1-minute candle. I just paused the video. So I was looking for, I think, 255 or better, and there you can see 255 on the price bubble. So you'll see me trigger my hotkeys. There they go. And we got 255, and now I'm figuring out where to place my stop loss. This is kind of a consolidation area, so I want to be below that level. And I also decided to move it below the 240s level and put it at 239 to give it a little bit of room. Obviously there's a lot of volatility here, but I don't want to give it too much room because a lot of times when these stocks go down, they can go down hard. So no reason to say, okay, we need to give it. Basically the problem with giving it too much room is then your profit target becomes astronomically high, and the chances of it getting hit are even lower. So here we are in the first trade. There's nothing left for me to do but wait, and there we go. We get stopped out. So we still have 2 more trades left to take. We can take up to 3 trades per day. All of that is written in the trading plan, and it's really key that you follow that. So here I'm waiting for the break of this 1-minute candle, which does happen. So anything higher than 236.5 will trigger an entry. So there you saw 237, and then a little late on the entry, but got filled at 234, which ended up working out in our favor because we did get stopped out of this trade as well. Sometimes that works for you, sometimes it works against you, but after the course of 100 trades, it should all average out, so it's not something to worry about. And let's just fast forward so you can see me get stopped out of this trade. I'll show you that live. Here it comes. There we go. Stopped out of trade number 2, and let's go to trade number 3, waiting for, there we go, waiting for a 1-minute candle to make a new high. There it is. You saw me trigger my hotkeys, and again, another consolidation area here, so we placed the stop just below that level. And it looks like, you know, kind of hopeful at the beginning that this thing is going up, but doesn't matter, and eventually does stop us out. and that is the end of the trading day for us when we get stopped out 3 times. That is all written in the trading plan. You might say, well, why not just give it just one more trade or a couple more chances? If you look at CWLT now, you'll see that we would have taken about 7 or 8 losses in a row if we would have kept trading it. So that definitely wouldn't have worked out. Even though I think a little bit later it did start to pop up again, there's no way you're going to recover from all those losses. So it's better to just have a max loss. Mine is just 3 trades. If I lose 3 trades in a row, that's it, I'm done. And then we just wait for the next trading day. So let's take a look at the, well, we already looked at the account, so we'll look at the spreadsheet now. Oh, and I do want to show you that overall we are still profitable here on Webull with this trading plan. So let's go to when we started this, which was July 29th. That's when we started trading this plan up until now, July 10th. So you can see we are still in the green. The only thing you have to factor out is SPXL, so it's minus 37 cents from that 13.59, and that's how much we're in the green. We're just trading $100 per trade, so we can't expect that number to be that big, plus we took a decent hit on our gains today. So let's go over the spreadsheet now. Tracking a lot of stuff here, but basically what I want to focus your attention on is all of these numbers here. Our overall win rate right now, after taking 3 losses, came down to 30%. That's still profitable because break even for 3R is 25%. And we're tracking the probability of each entry working out. These numbers are not quite that meaningful yet because it's still very early in the testing. But you can see entry number 1 is the lowest, entry number 2 is the highest. That's what we've seen before as well. But those numbers will change a lot as we continue to add data. And we're also tracking the probability of a 1 and done day, 2 and done day, so on and so forth, a max loss day. And let's see, I'm also tracking the probability of different, so every entry that we take on this trading plan is the same entry. It's always the break of a 1-minute candle after a pullback. But you'll notice, especially if you go to these videos, you can see here that I referenced MGAM trade and CZOO trade. Those are all videos on YouTube on my channel, and you can see what those different setups look like. So these are all pullbacks from high of day, but you could be entering after a double top. That's the one that I'm really interested in. That's why it's highlighted. It could pull back to consolidation. It could be like a typical pullback from a bunch of green candles and then maybe a couple of red candles, convergence, divergence, all that kind of stuff. So we're tracking. It's going to take a while, you know, to get meaningful data here, but we're tracking the probability of all of those working out. And also tracking the different profit targets. Now 3R is highlighted because that's the one we're going for, and so far after 20 trades, that is the winner. It is up 4R even after today's max loss day, and you can see all the other profit targets are negative. 9R is flat, 10R is down 20R, and 2R is only up 1R. So this is exactly what we expected. We've done this before with our small cap and mid cap test and found that the 3R profit target was the best for those stocks, so that's why we chose it for this trading plan, and so far it is correct. But anyway, that's everything. I really just want to send the message out there that you got to have a trading plan and you have to stick to it, and then you have to track your results. If you stick to that trading plan, you trade it the same way every day, then your results actually have meaning, and you can go back and look at them and say, well, then maybe we need to adjust this or that or whatever. But we don't adjust anything until we take the 100 trades, because otherwise we can skew these results. So we want to make sure that we trade the exact same way during a 100 trade sample size. Then our data is meaningful, and we can come back later and say, okay, now we see that we need to change this, that, or the other, like we found the 3R profit target that way. So the other thing I would like to point out, because I think you guys find this interesting, is the return on investment on each trade. This is a very volatile trading plan. We're trading volatile stocks that pop up in the top gainer screener, so you can expect large swings. But notice this, that the losers down 3%, down 6%, down 4.5%. The biggest one's down 7%, I think. And the winners up 14%, up almost 18% there, up 12, 10, 9. So the winners here are very large compared to the losers because of the 3R profit target, and that is something that is only really possible because we're trading these volatile stocks, these top gainer stocks. I tried to apply the 3-hour profit target to mid caps. It doesn't work. They're just not volatile enough. They don't have enough buying energy to push them that far. So anyway, it is what it is. This is where we are right now. Let me know if you have any questions down below. The main message that I want to send out in all of my videos is that you need to go into every single trade with a plan. You have to stick to that plan no matter what. Always take your stop losses, honor your profit target, and in the long run, you should be green. Take care.